What up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Edwards, live from my parents' kitchen. Hey, I can't really be loud because it's kind of late on this side of the East Coast. 10:55 right now at night. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just getting off of work. Excuse the hat. I just decided just to put it on because my hair is looking a little mess. Hey, but let's go ahead and jump right into episode 14 of Joshua's Proximity. Now, I haven't really been able to give out my predictions for the first round of the NBA playoffs, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, I will say that the NBA playoffs have already started, but I'll be a man of integrity, and I will go ahead and tell you what I picked the series to go like and who I picked to win the series. So, everybody knows that I'm not a Giannis believer, so I have the Heat over the Bucks in 6. The Heat are currently down 2-0. I had the Clippers over the Mavs in 5, but it's not looking too good for the Clippers right now, man. The Mavs are already up 2-0 in the series. I had the Nets sweeping the Celtics. I don't know how you can see even the Celtics winning the game. I had the Trailblazers over the Nuggets in 6. That series is currently tied 1-1. I had the Knicks sweeping the Hawks. It didn't go like I planned. The series is currently tied 1-1. I had the Lakers over the Suns in 5, and that's even looking more realistic now that Chris Paul is injured. I had the Utah Jazz sweeping the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, I did expect Donovan Mitchell to play the first game, and he didn't play the first game and everything. But, I mean, that's just my little first round predictions so far. And obviously, like I just stated, everything has changed. Oh, yeah, I forgot one more team. I had the Philly over the Washington Wizards in 5 games, but that looked like it could be a sweep. Philly is already up 2-0. Russell Westbrook just got hurt literally today before this episode. But, yeah, man, let me go ahead and jump right into it. Now, I want to talk about really the 3 most interesting or intriguing matchups and series to me. The first one, I got to go with the Brooklyn Nets versus the Boston Celtics. Now, as I stated, we all know that the Celtics are no match for Brooklyn at all. But the way that Brooklyn is gelling at all the right time, you see James Harden, he's facilitating the offense. Kyrie, even though he can score, he gave you 15 last game. Kevin Durant, he's the leading scorer of the team. The team is really gelling together right now. You got Joe Harris that's going off for 20 plus a game. They look really scary, man. I don't see a situation right now where a team in the East has a shot. Maybe the Bucks, they could probably take the Brooklyn Nets if they get past the Heat to 6 games. I mean, outside of that, I'm looking at head to toe. If you look at the Philadelphia 76ers, yeah, they're beating the Washington Wizards, but, I mean, who really expected anything else? It's just a mismatch across the board. Jason Tatum, he only had 9 points last game. He got poked in the eye, didn't play the last 8 minutes of the game, but they was already getting beat all to hell. Kemba Walker, he showed up pretty good in game 2, but not enough, and obviously he can't carry a team against that type of competition. Hell, he can barely carry a team in at the Charlotte Hornets. You think he's about to carry this team against the Brooklyn Nets? No, not at all. And I really don't know what to say. When you look at the game, they just don't stand a chance, man. Now, I have been on record saying Brad Stevens has got to go. He has to go, man. I mean, he has already reached the maximum potential with the Boston Celtics when they went 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron James while Kyrie Irving was hurt. But, I mean, this team, it looks like the team needs to be blown up right now. 130 to 108. They were struggling to even make it into the playoffs. They had to have a play-in game. And this is not what we were expecting out of the Boston Celtics. We're talking about that they have Jaylen Brown. You're talking about that they have Jason Tatum, that they have Kemba Walker. They should be a top 4 team in the East. They're the bottom half of in the playoffs, number 7. I mean, when you just look at the Boston Celtics, man, it's just time to blow it up. Brad Stevens, you gotta go. Jason Tatum, he only gave you 9 points. Now I do believe he'll come back in game 3, and he might erupt for 33. That's a bold prediction. Jason Tatum, 33 plus points, game 3. They still get blown out by 15 plus. I don't even see how they can get it within 10 points. I mean, maybe in the first half, the second half, they're going to blow the doors off of them. But I think the biggest takeaway from this series is just seeing how great the Brooklyn Nets are gelling at all the right time. I mean, you got 3 guys that can score 50 at any given moment. You got 3 of the best scorers of all time. They're not top 3, obviously, but they can score in a variety of ways. James Harden, if he really wanted to, he could be part of the 40, 50, 90 club. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are already a part of that crew. I don't see how anybody can select anybody other than the Brooklyn Nets to come out the East. Now, like I said, Milwaukee might give them a run for their money, but there's no shot. No shot. Now, I want to talk about a game last night that really blew me, man. I am tired of seeing Anthony Davis and LeBron James played at the way that they have been playing in the playoffs. First game, Anthony Davis only gives you what? 14 and 7. Yes, he came back in game 2 and he put up 34, but I kind of feel like those points was really jaded, man. I mean, everybody knows I'm a LeBron James fan, and obviously I'm a Lakers fan, but Anthony Davis, it just seemed like it was real fluky. Yeah, he shot 21 free throws. Yeah, he hit 18 out of 21 of his free throws, and he was getting fouled, but I feel like the refs sometimes was just giving him calls, man. You see he's continued to still fade away from the basket. Anthony Davis, go post up. DeAndre Ayton, he can't hold you. When you have Jamison Crowder on you, go to the rack. Stop settling. I'm tired of seeing you shoot at a 3 when you have a smaller guy on you. Stop kicking it out. Force it to the rack. Go just like you did in game 2. Get Jamison Crowder early foul trouble. Had 2 fouls within the first 4 minutes of the game. That's your game. Nothing else. Stop fading. I'm tired of seeing you shoot 3s. Why are you living at the top of the key? Now I understand you don't want to bang with any big bodies down there, but who is really the big body on the Suns? DeAndre Ayton, you got Andre Drummond, who's balling out of his mind. He gave you 10 and 10 within the first half of yesterday's game. And I really like what I'm seeing out of Andre Drummond, man. That's the big penguin that we need if we want to go back and to repeat on a championship run. This is the big penguin that we need. We don't need the penguin from Happy Feet. We don't need none of that. I keep saying DeAndre. Andre Drummond, keep balling, man. Now LeBron James, I don't know what it is with you, but I feel like you have to take the game over. Now yesterday, I do believe if Chris Paul is playing, I believe that the game is a little bit tighter. Now the Lakers, they ended up winning by 7 points, but it was times where LeBron James, I just felt like he needed to assert himself. I'm tired of seeing you pass the ball to KCP. Yeah, I know you want to get him open shots and build up his confidence. But, bro, take over the game, bro. Go get you a bucket, man. And I'm so happy that, he hit the dagger, I guess you could say, or the game. Yeah, the dagger 3, and he ended up hitting a smooth turnaround, fading one leg over Cameron Johnson. But I'm tired of it, bro. I need this every time. In game 3, I'm expecting LeBron to go 35, 8 and 8. Nothing less. 35, 8 and 8. Anthony Davis, I need 23, 10, and give me 4. 23, 10, and 4. And I believe that the Lakers, man, they blow out the Suns in game 3. I think this is going to be a telling series. The Lakers are going to win in 5, like I just previously stated. But I'm just sick. I'm just sick and tired of seeing, you know, 2 top 5 players of the NBA kind of shine away from the moment. And now I'm not saying that, you know, LeBron isn't clutch or anything like that, or Anthony Davis, he's not clutch or anything like that, but Anthony Davis don't got no dog. And LeBron James, I need you to take over sometimes, man. Stop being Robin to the Batman right now. I need you to be Batman. That's what we called you to be. Let's go and let's ride. Now, I don't know if I stated, but this episode, it is going to be a fast episode because obviously it's mad late. You see, I'm just getting off of work. It's pitch black outside, and I don't want to wake my mom up, quite frankly. So when me and my fiance move into our home, then hey, it's gonna be you know, obviously longer and everything. But the last game that I want to talk about is the Clippers versus the Mavs. Now, I just told you I had the Clippers over the Mavs in 5 games, but boy, was I wrong. The Clippers might end up getting swept. Now, Pandemic P, this is what you asked for. Pat Bev, you was laughing at Dame time last year during the bubble. I'm not hearing none of that keying. You had 3 points last game. Rajon Rondo, you went to Atlanta team, and now you back in LA. Now you giving them only 4 points. Paul George, you're 3 of 15 from the 3 this entire series. One of 6, if I'm not mistaken, last night. No, it was 1 of 7. 1 of 7 last night. That's it. Yeah, he gave you what, 28 points, but it took him a lot to get there, man. I really believe that this loss. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This loss is on Paul George, Pat Bev, Markieff Morris, the twin, whatever twin it is, and Rajon Rondo. You guys got to step it up. Whenever you have Kawhi Leonard giving you 41 points, whenever you have Kawhi Leonard literally carrying your team, he has to have somebody else that's going to step up and play. Now this is the telling series, if you ask me. Can't nobody check Luka Doncic. Can't nobody check him. The last 6 games that he has played against the Clippers, he's averaged 33, 8, and 10. 33, 8, and 10. Nobody can check him. He's out there clowning every time he scores. Pat Bev, he's too small. He's too small. PG, come get you one. Running, fading off of one leg behind the 3. A 2 for 1. He had 39 last night. Now, I don't believe that the Mavs are going to continue this streak from downtown and this perfect shooting, you could damn near say. But if the Clippers do not win Game 3, they're getting swept. Now, it's a lot of pressure on them. Paul George said last night, there is no pressure, there is no concern. Tyronn Lue said there's no concern. Now, obviously, you came back when you had LeBron James, but nobody on your team is named LeBron James. So, Ty Lue, hey, you better be nervous. PG, Pandemic P, you better step it up. Time is ticking. And, I mean, I'm a little nervous, man. I had the Clippers in 5, and obviously that's out the window. But if they win, man, they can at least take it to 6 games. Come on, Clippers. Everybody's looking for that Clippers versus Lakers matchup. You tank for this. And if you can't get past the Mavs, man, y'all might have to blow up the team, man. Kawhi Leonard may be out the door. Now, there have been reports that he's coming back. But, hey, Kawhi Leonard, PG, 33, 8, and 10. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, so I mean, that really concludes episode 13. Yeah, 13, I believe. 13, 14, whatever. 13 of Joshua Sparks Simony. This is the round 1 NBA playoffs. I'm gonna be putting out a lot more episodes now that it is NBA time, and obviously NBA games are back to back, so I'm not putting out one every day. But you get the point. Now, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just give you a rerun of what my predictions were. Heat over Bucks in 6, Phillies over the Wiz in 5, Lakers in 5, Utah sweep, obviously they can't sweep them now, the Nets sweep, Trailblazers over the Nuggets in 6 games, I had the Knicks sweeping. Obviously, they can't do that now. And the Clippers over Mavs in 5. And obviously, they damn sure can't do that now. But so without further ado, we out. NBA playoffs. We out.